Hey there. Welcome to Playing Games with Strangers. I'm not John because John is in a car in the middle of a desert, probably on his way to Shreveport to visit Celeste.
And a horse with no name.
There you go. So I have been designated as tonight's GM, except it is not Game Master, it is Goat Master, because we are playing Goat Crashers, which is a one-page RPG written by Grant Howitt, who has done a few other things like Honey Heist and Trashkins and some other fun things. So yeah, that's the plan tonight. Eric will be joining us later, I believe. But for the time being, I have Squid, Josiah, and Celeste, who are going to be playing their normal Playing Games with Strangers characters while playing goats. So get ready for some weird stuff. I guess technically I'm not the GM. Wilder's the GM. So I'm not going to bother with updates or anything like that. But Josiah, if you would like to intro the music.
Let's play that theme song.
4, 3, 2, 1. Playing games with strangers. You know there's no danger. So come on in. We're all friends. Playing games with strangers. I'm playing games with strangers. Play. I'm playing games with strangers.
Yeah. We find ourselves at the Yawning Portal before the craziness of losing the Keeper, going to Towerfall. It was kind of like when everything was still messed up, but okay, we were managing. We find the party sitting at their designated table, just kind of hanging out. And not everybody's there. Some people have retired to bed. Orbog has gone to call his mom.
Oh. That's so sad.
And Wilder decides that tonight should be a bonding night. And the party should play a game.
Wilder, you've got a strange look in your eyes, like you have an idea.
Oh, yes. It could be the amount of alcohol I've consumed, but
Are you?
I thought you'd given that up.
Yeah, I thought that was a thing you weren't doing anymore.
I don't do it around Stumblefoot because he gets a little, well,
Preachy.
little bit. Which is odd because he'll drink in front of me. But anyway, so we're not really doing anything. So I was wondering.
I'm sitting here.
Right,
Counts?
right. I guess
Counts
that
sitting there?
that does count. That does count. So I was
Got some
thinking.
wings.
You've got wings.
Yes.
No, I've got wings.
Oh yeah. Yes, you do, don't you? Oh, very.
Did you drink a Bod Star Cal?
No. I don't think
Callum.
I've ever had one.
Callum actually has wings.
Oh,
Yes, I do remember. Try not to remember. So, if you guys are up for it, I was wondering, would you mind playing a game? That sounds very, very, very childish, I know, but,
We're gonna bet? The dice involved.
well, there are dice involved.
Oh, I
But-
love dice. The click.
Not in a gambling
clack.
sense. So it's this is embarrassing. So it's like pretend. We're gonna pretend to. Well, you guys are gonna pretend to be goats, and I'm gonna try and lead you through a story. They call it role playing.
now, but why would we be goats? You made such a wonderful goat.
Well, so I've thought about that. In the little bit of sleep that I get every week or whatever, I tend to have little flashbacks back to that very brief moment of being a goat, and it was actually quite wonderful. And I thought, hey, this would be a good idea for you guys to pretend to figure out what it's like to be a goat. I don't know, Aileen.
So,
Okay.
what is this role-playing thing? Do we, get a basket of bread and we toss it back and forth between us?
Oh,
We
no,
have to
no.
actually eat grass.
No,
Oh.
don't actually have to eat grass. We're gonna
I'm very anti-eating grass now that I know that the grass is sometimes sentient.
right. Yeah.
Well, there's some grass that's quite tasty.
So it's like when you were a child, did you ever I don't know, play Gods and Robbers or anything like that? Like pretend, imagination. This is actually something we used to play back in the carnival, where we would have a person like me and friends, and we would all pretend to be maybe a warrior or something like that. It's very childish, I know. But
So we're gonna be goats.
We're gonna be goats.
right.
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. This sounds really strange, but we're your friends, so let's do it.
Yeah, what do we
Alright.
gotta do then?
So,
Ah,
Wilder
Ooh,
hands
you're a great
everybody
goat.
several dice. So I need you all to roll these dice, and you're going to determine the kind of goat you are, and the kind of thing that you like to do or want to do at a party. And just your favorite thing in general.
All right.
And he hands you pieces of paper. This go by this list.
oh yeah, right. So do we have to, have a different name or something? Do we get to talk? Are we how
Are we talking
goat-like are we?
goats?
Yeah.
How does communication work?
Right? Good.
Someone
Great
cast and
question.
speak with animals. 'Cause, I can, if you
no.
want me to.
Well, because we're playing pretend, you as goats can talk to one another as goats, but you can't talk to people that you might run into.
Oh, do we get to use voices? I like using voices.
Sure.
Perhaps we should get popcorn and refreshments before we start, since we won't be able to talk to Dernan.
That is a good idea.
It's not that much.
I didn't know there was going to be live music today.
Yes, it's wonderful.
Dernan!
I hate this band.
No, we're not doing this tonight. No, I'm playing a game with my friends. No music, please.
Get him out of
We
here.
have popcorn and drinks.
They're not as good as I am
We're
anyway.
pretending to
Oh,
be
Jason.
goats, Durden. I'm a goat.
Bah.
Ah,
RMU.
All right.
who's a goat?
So, Callum,
Nah.
Yeah.
what did you figure out for your goat?
Oh, yeah, it was informative. I'm Palom.
Okay.
A satanic goat into the occult that I really like headbutting. And I want to get an investment for my new business.
Okay. That's odd. But, that is part of the
This was your
rules.
game. Why are you telling me it's odd?
I know. I did my best to remember how to play this from years and years ago. So just bear with me. It looks like you're kind of having fun though.
I'm, having a blast. The impending doom of my life ending in a day or two is really just gone at the moment.
Oh, it's wonderful what you can do when you pretend.
Right. This is the way to,
You know,
to not have to think about all of those things for a little while. My favorite thing to do. What kind of goat are you gonna be?
I am one of these pygmy goats. That must be like one of those big, strapping, handsome goats, right?
No. Pygmy goats are kind of small, buddy. Kind of the opposite of you.
I get to be a little baby goat.
You're gonna be Orbog size.
Oh, I'll be a baby
Nice.
goat. And I want to
So-
eat stuff.
That makes sense.
That does make sense.
Yes, that I thought that fit very well. And I want to give a speech at the party, I guess. So,
Okay.
I'm a very speech-worthy goat.
All right. So, did you decide to name your goat?
I am. Cheese?
Cheese or cheese?
Cheese.
Cheese.
Like this cheese on the I'm not good at making up stuff on the spot. So,
It's okay.
cheese.
You'll find out that I'm terrible at it as
Wait.
well, but we'll have
How
fun.
about fork?
Cheese fork.
Cheese fork.
Perfect.
I definitely like cheese. So,
Call me Mr.
Aileen.
Cheese.
Yes,
did you make a goat?
I made a goat.
Okay.
So I am Shastine, a mountain goat. And climbing is a thing for me.
All right.
My favorite thing to do is make a mockery of physical barriers. And then my goal is to steal a bunch of canapes and take them home to my mom.
Interesting.
Makes sense because you're a baker.
Right.
It does. I think it's quite fitting.
Okay.
Let's pretend.
Right.
I'm going to just
So,
work on my voice over here. Yes,
okay.
I think I got something.
All right. Use your imagination this. All right. So, you find yourselves in a farm, in like a goat pen, and it's the three of you and some other goats and your goat parents that are not goats but like the farmers. They've been talking about a very special party happening this weekend, and it is now this weekend. And you of course want to go to this party because you've never been to a party as goats before. And they happen to come up and grab one of the goats, and his name is Kiefer. And
Like Keith?
Sutherland.
yeah, kind of.
Like, does he have
I've never
multiple-
been to Sutherland before.
Me neither. It's too hot.
Yeah, I mean, kind of like Keith.
Okay.
Kiefer. Not
Right.
the same. Definitely not.
Right.
Definitely a goat. And so they pick up Kiefer and they take him inside, and a few minutes later he comes back out and he's all nicely groomed. He's polished his little horn nubs, and they load him into a box in the back of a wagon, and you notice that they're nicely dressed, and they get in the wagon and they head off
Are they
toward...
taking him to the party and not us?
Yes, probably. You would say so.
Well, what are they doing that
Are
for?
they going to eat him?
I don't know if they're gonna eat him.
Well, but we want to go to the party.
Right. So, since you guys haven't been taken to the party, you have to figure out how you're gonna get to the party.
I'm gonna headbutt the gate.
Okay.
I'm going to jump on top of the gate and fly.
Goats can't fly.
Yes, but I like to make a mockery of physical barriers, so I'm just going to jump really high and pretend I'm flying.
Oh, okay. So, let's see what order we want to do this in. Callum.
We have to go in an order.
Well,
My name's Palom.
Callum. I'm sorry. I'll try. I'll really try. Callum, could you roll 2 of those square dice? They're called D6.
I got 2 1s. Is that good? By dice,
Yeah,
it's
I
Siege's
mean-
portal.
That's fine. You do, in fact, headbutt the gate. It doesn't really doesn't really move a whole lot. It just kind of goes bonk.
Am I on the gate when it goes bonk?
Do you want to be on the gate when it goes bonk?
Well, I don't know. Not necessarily. I feel like that would unsettle me. So maybe I'm mid-air already?
Okay. You can, if you could go ahead and roll 4 of those d6s.
4. 3, 3, and 5.
So you jump up in the air, right? And you go to land, and you catch your front hooves on the gate as Palom goes bonk bonk. And you're kind of stuck there in the gate.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, I'm going to handle this. Yes, I will. I'll take care of this.
And then,
Help!
and I can walk over to the gate.
Help!
Right.
Right. And how are you going to help?
I walk over to the gate and I say,
Oh yeah, you're stuck in the gate there. You
Help!
I forget your name. You look so much like all the other goats around here.
My name's Shastine.
Oh yes, Celeste. Come over here, Palom. If we make a goat tower, we could get on top, and then we could like push Celeste all the way over.
Perhaps I shall just smite the gate instead.
No!
You smite the gate. You just smite. Do it.
I'm on the gate. Don't smite the gate.
I see. I'll help. Make a tower, I guess. Should I be on the bottom of the tower since you're, so tiny?
I'm a large goat, as you can tell. I'm a very large goat. So I should probably be on the bottom.
Lies!
Who? He's
Lies!
"What?
I've had dreams like this before.
I'm pretending. I'm pretending that I'm a large goat."
Oh,
Right.
even though you're a small goat, you're pretending to be a large goat.
Right.
Layers. Lots of layers.
So,
Okay.
just
I'll try to get on top of him then.
All right.
Oi, I got you.
Who? Your character's name is Cheese. Cheese, could you roll 2d6 for me?
would love to. And a clickety clack. That's 2 4s. So that's
That was absolutely a success.
together.
You are somehow able to keep Palom on top of your back while he climbs
It's-
on top.
It's all a matter of balance and using your core strength.
So, now that I'm up here, what should I do next?
Help me!
Oh yes. I mean,
Yes.
Oh,
I believe the plan is to push a friend over the gate since she is stuck in it.
well, since, headbutting's my favorite thing, I'll do it again. But I'll headbutt her.
you headbutt her.
Oh yeah, over the gate, I mean, I don't have thumbs, so what am I gonna do? Pick her up?
I guess do goats have thumbs while just a point
no.
of order? Are you sure?
No.
They don't.
I mean, in my brief time that I was a goat, I had no thumbs.
Oh, well, that's troublesome. How are we going to do stuff?
That is going to make the night a little more interesting.
I've always
I mean-
had thumbs, so
Right.
I don't know what it's like
difficult.
not to have thumbs.
It is difficult.
Right?
Um,
Okay.
You have to be creative, Pooh.
Right.
So, Palom, if you would, go ahead and roll 4d6.
Well, I got a 1, 2, and 2 3s. Is that good?
Oh, no. That's actually, pretty bad. So you have to roll a 4, a 5, or a 6 for success. And you didn't, so...
Are these your weighted dice?
No. Those are in my pocket. I'll use those later.
I think
I think those are the sage's portal dice. The one that he bought.
Yeah, that's where I picked him up down this. When I lost my set, picked up another one.
Yeah, there's there's actually some better places in town, but I'll tell you about my guy later.
What is
Right.
it, Nix? Does he sound nice?
I don't think I'd trust dice from Nyx.
No.
Maybe I
I
wouldn't.
don't think I trust anything from Nyx.
Yeah, so that was a fail. So I have to figure out what you do if you fail so badly.
So badly. I mean, it wasn't that badly. I've done worse. I could do worse.
Okay. So you headbutt what's your Chastine. Chastine. This is very difficult to remember. You do headbutt Chastine, but on the way to headbutt, you actually fall off of Cheese and land in poop. So now you smell like poop.
Landed on poo.
No, poop, as in fecal matter. Because goats poop a lot, because I have no
Well, yeah,
budgets.
I suppose. Yeah. Well, that didn't work.
Right.
So does that mean through this whole escapade we are just pooping?
Probably.
Oh my!
I didn't.
I've never been
experience
so
that.
free.
Well,
It sounds like my normal escapades.
Can I push Cheese through the gate because he's so tiny? Just like through the slots.
Yeah. Why don't you both roll 2d6 and
Oh.
we'll see if we can get you
but
through the gate.
I'm really,
I asked-
I'm really small, right? So I
So
get to-
Chastine, you did get a bump, but now you're caught by your back legs instead of your front legs. You kind of like
Help!
This time I got a 6
Help!
and a 1.
And
Okay.
look, I get to add another 2d6 because I'm small, right? Because that's my skill.
exactly.
Right.
I'm glad you guys
goody.
know how to play this and I don't. That's why I like.
I've never
putting
seen
all this-
Pooh do math before, so
All right, I got a 6, a 2, a 3, and a 1. I got all the numbers.
Okay.
All right, I think I could squeeze through this little gate if you just use your little goat paws and push me through.
do not fear. We will dislodge you soon. Chastine.
We're coming.
Thank you.
We're coming for you, Chastine. Yes, we is.
All right.
Thank-
So Cheese, you happen to successfully, with the help of Palom, pop yourself out to the other side of the gate.
Right, I'm on the other side of the gate, and this changes nothing really, because you're still.
Well,
up
you know,
top.
you give her a tug and I'll give her a push and
I can't reach her. I mean, I'll try to reach her with my goat head.
Can you open the gate from out there?
Do I see a way to open a gate?
You see a metal latch. It's about 3 feet from the ground. So,
How far am I
Goodness.
from the ground?
I assume you're on the ground.
well, right, standing on the ground. Height-wise, I don't know, maybe 1.5 feet.
So I only have to jump one of me?
Right.
All right.
Oh, I got this. I'm rather good at jumping and such. I'll take a.
I'll scoot back a little bit, and then I'll jump forward and get the latch with my teeth. My goat teeth.
Like you're tasting it.
Yes, I'll give it a little lick. So since I'm tasting it, that means I get to add, right? Is that no? Probably not. Okay, here I go. Right, I roll.
All right, stand back. Here we go. I got this.
A 6 and a 1 as a goat.
Hey, that's what I got last time. I think
Okay.
these dice are weighted.
Did it work?
I admit to nothing. Last time I used weighted dice, Durnan kicked me out for about 24 hours. I was unhappy. So, it may be weighted, maybe not. Anyway, Cheese, you successfully jump and grab a hold of the latch with your goat teeth.
I got it right here. Is it unlocking?
Are you swinging
Oh.
yourself? That might be.
Yes, I'm swinging around and like using my goat lips and tongue to unlock it.
Do goats have lips?
Oh yeah, I've definitely seen goat lips before.
Yeah.
Okay, well, the whole no butt cheeks thing makes me
like
question.
a horse when they stick their lips out like that,
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
That's what I'm doing.
Some people call it donkey lipping, but you could call it goat lipping.
I'm goat lipping. The gate
All right.
handle.
And the gate pops open, and Shastine tumbles off the top of it and lands
Ow!
painfully. And Palom, you're able to come out as well.
We have succeeded.
I think our jobs here is done, Shastine. And,
Thank you.
what were you doing exactly on top of that gate, anyway, to begin with?
Freedom! Escaping.
So shall we, we should pursue the truck.
That's a very... I like your commitment to this, Callum.
Thank you.
I like it very
What's a
much.
truck?
Didn't you say carriage?
Wagon, yes.
Oh, wagon. All right. I thought you said truck. Maybe I made it up. Different dream.
No, I'd never make up things.
We should pursue the wagon.
Oh, yeah. I heard that, maybe he's going to the party,
No, well, we already went to the party.
Go!
No.
We can do that while we go.
What?
Let's go.
All right, then let's follow this here wagon. Who's the fastest?
That's a good question.
No, it's probably me. I'll lead the
I
way.
don't know.
I've got this. I'm a very nimble goat.
Can I say a prayer for speed?
Sure, and go ahead and roll 4d6, because I assume you're using your occult awareness to do so.
Well, yeah, of course.
Okay.
So I
It'd
got-
be really funny if you prayed to some demon goddess or something like that. That would be hilarious.
No, I'll leave that to you. I got 2 4s, a 5, and a 3.
Okay.
Great. Herrick, make us go faster.
As you finish your prayer, another wagon happens to make its way right in front of you, just coming out of nowhere. And you
Wait.
recognize this wagon as your neighbors, Phil and Lil, taking a
Wait.
wagon.
Oh, are they twins?
I hope not, they're married.
Oh, well, different show. Used to see a play. Don't worry about it. Let's go jump on it.
Right.
You're good at climbing.
I've got
Up
this.
there.
Yeah, you. Let's give it the old running start.
I tried to jump on the wagon.
Shastine is going to climb up.
Go ahead and roll again. Am I making you guys roll too much? I feel like maybe I am.
Oh no, this is wonderful.
How many dice do I roll this time?
Well, you're good at climbing, so that should be 4.
Okay. A 3, a 4, a 5, and a 6. Do I get extra points for them all being in a line?
If we're playing cards, you would.
Indeed.
We're not playing cards, but you do successfully climb upon the back of the wagon. Nobody notices you.
And she pull us up.
I tried to jump on it too with my super goat.
All right,
Thanks.
Chase, what did you get?
Hey,
I got a 5 and a 6.
Oh, indeed. You make your way.
Can I do it
You
like
just
with a little
bound.
fancy hop and I land on one foot and I do a little bow?
and that, my dear, is how you get on a wagon. Your turn.
Show off.
Your turn, Palom. Let's see
Well,
what you've got.
They can totally pull me up though, right? I don't have to look at what these dice said.
Right. If they would like to, they could help you.
I put out my hand to help Hallam get on.
You mean your
Yes, my hoof. I use my hoof to pull Hallam aboard.
Give me your hoof,
I'll
and I'll grab
do
it.
that.
And, what?
Yeah, I'll do that. Hook my little hoof in there with you.
Let's see how successful you are. You can each both roll 2d6.
I got a 6 and a 2.
I got a 3 and a 4.
Palom, you find yourself being pulled up by your tiny pygmy friend, who must be very much stronger than we all think he is. And you settle into the back of this moving wagon.
Thank you, cheese.
Every time,
We should be quiet.
every time you say cheese, I get a little hungry, Callum.
That's why we got the popcorn, Pooh.
But we had popcorn. Poo.
I ate the popcorn already.
Already?
We could get cheese.
Being a goat makes me hungry.
It's already been at least 20 minutes, so.
So, the wagon takes you, not into. Oh, yes.
Well, I was just thinking, if we're going to this party, and you said we can't talk to people, right? We can only talk to each other.
Right.
Do you think that we should try and find disguises so that we don't appear as goats?
Oh, yeah, that sounds like a brilliant idea. You are the brains of this operation, aren't you, Palom? Yeah, Palom. Right, Palom.
You
Or
may
Pal.
call me Pal if you like.
Oh, like
Like a paladin.
Yeah, like your friend.
I see what
Oh,
you're doing, Callum.
Oh, I guess the paladin too. Yeah, all right.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I will call you Pal from now on. Pal? I say, oh dear.
It's hard to keep everyone's name straight. Did you know that? Well, this is just very difficult.
Oh,
So
no,
we got-
luckily I wrote them down. So
Oh,
I
you can
see.
do that? That's not cheating?
No. It's actually encouraged to take notes during role-playing games. I'm terrible at it. But, some people...
You've already got a whole sheet. Is that normal?
I feel like not.
Callum, how did you write all those words so fast?
I wasn't looking, so the lines are a little messy.
They're pristine. They look wonderful.
Well, thank you.
That's,
You spelled cheese
I'm
wrong,
impressed
though.
with your penmanship.
You spelled cheese wrong.
Did I?
How do you spell
Yes, it
cheese?
has a P-H in it, I believe.
Oh, that's right. Let me fix it.
Yeah, that
Great.
looks better. All right.
So, you all want to look for costumes?
Disguises, yeah. Is there anything in this?
Is there anything in this cart?
So, looking around the cart, you find a couple of boxes. One is a crate, probably about the size of Shastine. Maybe a little bit bigger. And then there's another smaller one that has a hinge on top.
Do they look sturdy?
The crate does, the big box does. The other one, so-so. You're also surrounded by hay and straw.
Oh, we could go as boxes. Yeah, right, we dress up as boxes for the party.
I feel like that's conspicuous.
Hey, there's boxes.
We could be, scarecrows.
Boxes move.
Yeah, moving boxes. You ever heard of moving boxes, have you?
I don't think moving boxes move by themselves.
Oh. Well, that's a problem. That's problematic, that is. What if we just move when no one's looking?
What if we just find large hats?
That might work.
Is there anything in the boxes? Can I peek an eyeball in?
Which one would you like to look at, Cheese?
The one that's more me-sized.
The one that's more you-sized. You lift the lid, and there's a bunch of fabrics and ties. No hats, though.
There's some fancy material. Oh, sorry.
There's some fancy materials in here.
And I reach and I pull out one of the ties, and I fasten it with my lips around my neck.
See, you just got... and look, I look like one of them people already. One of them humans.
It looks quite dashing.
What sort of tie is this?
Zip
You know
tie.
what? Roll me one of your d6. Just one.
All right. That's a 2. 2.
Okay. It is a yellow and blue polka dot bow tie.
And I'm wearing it all right. I managed to get it on.
I mean, it's on. Maybe not perfect, but you look dashing, very handsome.
I'll stick my head in the box and move my horns around to get something around my horns so they can't see him.
Okay. When you turn yourself around, the other two goats see you've essentially made a cloak for yourself. You've punctured some black fabric and it's now draped over your head.
Oh, you look a little bit scary there, pal.
How fit.
It was not my intention.
Sure it wasn't.
Yes, and I can't help who I am inside.
I mean, it is very... I wouldn't know you were a goat, that's for sure. Just maybe one of those smaller people that they have around
Like
so
Orbog?
often. Yeah, like Orbog, yeah. Like one of those little folks. What do they call those little things?
A halfling?
Children.
Yeah, one of those.
Chastain is going to rummage through those boxes and see if she can find something.
All right. Go ahead and roll me one of your square dice.
2.
You actually find two longer, kind of like suit ties. So now you're wearing two of them. One is a bright pink. The other one is green. Yes, one's pink and one's green.
Perfect.
That is an inconspicuous color choice.
Thank you.
I love it.
Of course.
Looks great. What's in this other box here? Can't quite,
I'll smash it.
Okay. So that would be 4d6 because you're good at headbutting.
I do like headbutting.
At least you like it.
Oh, yeah, I haven't been so good at it yet, but I do like it. Well, the trend continues, I guess. I got 2 1s and 2 3s.
As you smash your head into the box, you're worried you may be concussed. But
What's that mean?
No, I don't think we want any cussing on this. We want to keep it family friendly, right? I mean, in case there's...
Yeah, I'm kid-sized, so...
well, right. I mean, it is family bean night tonight, so
Yep.
understandable.
So no cussing. You hear that, Callum?
Right.
Stop.
So
I'll do my best. But he's the one that told me I was cussed.
I apologize. Your head really hurts more than normal. So you stagger backwards, but as you stagger backwards, the side of the crate just falls open, and you see another goat.
Hello?
And the goat looks at you and says, "Oh shoot, I have to make voices now."
Interesting.
hello. Are you going to the party as well?
oh yeah.
Yes.
Can't you see by our fancy attire? I've got a bow tie on. Definitely going to the party.
Hello. I'm Pelham, and I serve Herrick. We are starting a church. It's ground floor opportunities. Would you be interested in this once in an afterlife opportunity to invest in this church?
I'm sorry. Did you say afterlife, pal? Because I thought I heard you
Oh,
say.
I definitely meant life.
Oh, yeah, that sounds better. I know sometimes you get confused.
There's nothing questionable about what I'm offering you.
Oh, pal's one of a kind. He's a real clean Squid. I mean, he's a goat among goats.
Also, what was your name?
My name is Nerdin. Nerdin.
It's like Darnin, but he's a nerd.
How do you spell that?
Like Durnin, but Nerdin,
Hey,
N-E-R-D-A.
Dernan,
No,
how
no,
do
no,
you
no,
spell
no, no.
your name?
Oh, okay. Whew. You
Dernan,
can tell on me.
how do you spell your name? I need it for this make-believe game we're playing.
Wilder thinks you're a nerd.
Yeah, I think Wilder's a nerd too. I'm gonna cut your tab off, Wilder.
He's cutting your
bar
tail
tab.
off.
No, I'm gonna cut your bar tab.
Since when have you had a tail?
When he was a goat.
Oh, that's right. He had a tail when he was a goat. But he doesn't have it. Do you have it anymore? I don't want to know. Never mind.
Dernan, when you get a chance, more of this popcorn, please.
Sure.
Thank you.
All right. Leave me alone
Nerdin.
in the middle of the desert.
You seem like a stand-up guy. And like you would be interested in this investment into a church. That is legitimate and not questionable.
Can you sell your thing after the party?
No, I thought it's what I wanted to do now.
That's
Am I
right.
not supposed to be selling
Yeah,
it
no,
now?
that's good. Use role playing. I mean,
Roleplay. He's role-playing. He's doing
Callum's
excellent.
your character. You can do what you want. So,
Yeah, I want to sell, this very good church.
right.
Well, do you have any pamphlets or any information you could give me in order to consider my options to join your church?
I can answer any questions you may have. Pamphlets can be misleading.
that's true. I ate a pamphlet once, and that did not taste like the picture on it. It had a nice steak, and it tasted like paper.
I can't tell if that's Pooh saying it or if it's she saying it.
It kind of fits both.
Right. The thing about role-playing games is you generally, the first time you play, you make a character that's somewhat like yourself.
Oh.
So it wouldn't surprise
Speaking
me.
of, that didn't taste. Oh, yeah.
And you see,
Didn't taste anything like chicken fried steak, I bet.
No, it wasn't. That advertisement did lie. Ugh.
You said Herrick, right?
Yes, Herrick.
Interesting. I've heard of something else that sounds very similar to that, and he does not seem like a very nice gentleman.
I don't believe I used the word nice.
Okay. Do they have cookies?
I'll ask.
Thank you. I might consider over the proper cookies. Anyway, you're headed to the party as well?
Yes.
What do you know about this party? I mean, I've only heard whispers and rumors. I heard there's going to be some uppity ups there. I was thinking maybe I could get a chance to, talk, give a little speech or something like that. Get my name or picture in the papers. Anyone important who's going to be there?
No. I don't actually know too much about it. Mum and Dad came and was talking to us and decided they called me a handsome boy and they took me inside. I got a bath. I've never had a bath before. Have you ever had a bath?
I can't say that I have. Have you, Christine?
Warm water,
Chris-
soap.
What's a bath?
Right. It's wonderful, luxurious.
I
But they
think,
scrub you down.
I think
water
the
and
sheep do it all the time. They love getting baths.
That was a joke. You see what I did
Right,
with
right.
the bear? That was pretty.
Very amusing.
Thinking on my feet while sitting in the chair.
You're actually very good at this, Pooh. You should play more. Maybe you and I could play more sometime.
What are you trying to say about me and Aileen?
Oh no! You're very good. Just I was kind of surprised at Pooh. I mean, it's Pooh.
We're not as entertaining.
Oh no! You're fine. You're great.
I love when people say that. It's just fine. It's just fine.
No, Callum, you're doing the thing you do with your cup. You put it up next to your mouth. It's like like you're in a suit of armor or something.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was going.
Gareth.
Yeah, you
Oh yeah, I hadn't thought about it.
remind me of someone
It
else.
sounds like he's always in a tin can.
Yeah, a little bit.
You're
right.
Go back to the game.
Yes. Sorry. Where was I?
Bath. You were taking a bath.
Baths.
Yeah, so Mom and Dad came and got me. They cleaned me up. They put me in this very nice bow tie.
And you notice that he is in a very nice, like, satin bow tie with very, very delicate silver pinstriping. Very handsome. And his horns have been recently manicured, and he even has a silver nose ring.
They really go.
Very contemporary.
Dot it up, yeah. Well, I don't know what the rest of the folks would say if I had one of those piercings.
I think it's lovely.
It only hurt a little bit. What do you mean by contemporary?
Like progressive.
Sure.
Yeah, we
I've never-
kind of.
Isn't that cart insurance?
Oh yeah. Yeah. I've never owned a card, but I have owned a piercing, so I don't know.
Wait, you had a piercing?
I have a piercing. Well, that's me, not. I mean, I guess Palom does too, because I do, but
Right, well,
it's in my ear all the time. Haven't you seen it?
Yeah. Well, I know you have one, but I was as
Oh.
a goat, right?
Right,
It's usually
no.
my goat voice.
I don't have a piercing.
oh, I didn't think so. Well, we come from a rather well,
Conservative mom and dad.
that's the ticket right there. So we don't do any of that piercing stuff, and I mean, very very seldom get out. Actually, this is our first time.
Oh, yes. I don't get out very often either. But
Is that one of them tattoos I see?
no, that's a birthmark. Why?
It looks like a crown or something.
Nope. I think I've had that my entire life. So, but that is pretty nifty. Maybe that means something.
Oh
I'm not
yeah,
sure.
but maybe so.
But-
It means you should invest in my business.
What is the investment in your business? Because I don't make any money. I just sit at home in our pen and I eat. That's
Yo,
about it
what-
for now.
Hey Wilder, what's an investment?
So like the banks do it sometimes. You give them money, and supposedly after a certain amount of time, that money is worth some more than it was. It sounds like a scam, honestly.
So it's just money. Can they invest in physical labor?
Oh sure.
Oh
Don't,
right.
Don't tell Gareth I said you can do that, please. I'll hear about it later.
I won't.
Okay. Thanks.
I will accept your physical labor as an investment in this business.
Okay. I'm really good at physical labor, so I would happily contribute my physical labor.
Herrick will be pleased.
Good.
I'm getting kind of bored at this point, so I go over to one of the boxes with some of the stuff in it, and I'm just munching on some of the fabrics.
Oh, well, this red is very nice.
Oh yes. The red is
What have you got
corduroy.
over there?
Oh, it has a very nice texture. It could use a little bit of salt, I think. Maybe some grass.
Do you have enough to share?
Oh, there's plenty over here. Oh,
And I reach my horn down and I toss some of the fabric towards Justine, and we eat for a while.
I'm not hungry. I wish we would be at this party already.
And surprisingly enough, you kind of bump along, and as you look outside the wagon walls, you can see that you have pulled up to a very large mansion with lots of other wagons and carts and things and such. And it seems that most everyone is carrying a crate very similar to the one that Nodin was in. And yes.
Oh, actually, how big of a castle place is this? Could I jump over the walls? Or do we have to go through like where everyone else is going?
Oh yeah, you definitely could not jump over the walls. This is like the yawning portal, but like 5 times bigger.
Whoa.
I have an idea.
Oh, what's your idea, pal?
This crate that was your size. Perhaps we empty it out and put you in it. And then Chastine and I can carry it through the door and they will think that we are bringing a goat.
Oh, I like that. But well, we don't have pants.
Do we need pants?
They cannot see my legs under my cloak.
What if, we, now just, hear me out here. The farmers, Lil and Phil, right? They're gonna come around here
Not
and
twins.
not twins. Maybe to get some extra, human-like clothing. We could, you could do your thing and we could, take their pants.
Shall I headbutt them?
Yeah, that's what I was insinuating.
Oh, did you see? I used a big word.
Oh, that's really impressive, Pooh.
Thank you.
Very proud.
I can do that.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I got a 1, 2, 3, and a 6.
Okay, and you're headbutting Phil and Lil, correct?
Well, I'm gonna headbutt, whoever comes around first, just right in the middle of the noggin.
Oh, wait, look.
Okay.
Look, someone. Stumblefoot. Stumblefoot. I think I see Stumblefoot coming in.
Oh, there you are.
Hey, hey, Stumby. I don't know if you're busy, but we're playing a game.
We're
right?
goats.
We're goats.
You don't look like goats.
Wait,
Oh,
who's-
you're pretending?
We're pretending.
Yes, it's this new thing Wilder taught us how to do.
It's called imagination.
I have an imagination, aye.
So
Yeah.
think of me as a goat from now on, named Cheese.
Maybe not from now on, just until the end of this game.
Okay.
I'm Pelham.
And I'm
Hallam.
Chastine.
So, Cheese, Palom, and Chastain?
Chastine.
Chastain.
No one can say it, right? So it's fine.
Yeah.
Right. Maybe it was the accent. Chastain.
If you want to play Stumby, I do have some extra dice. I could give them, and you could make yourself a goat. Just follow the rules on this sheet.
Right. Okay, I can do that.
I'll order drinks too, if you'd like. We haven't had a drink in a while.
No, Dernan, cut off your tab.
I thought you weren't drinking,
Oh, no.
lad. And I'm not drinking if you're not drinking. That was the deal.
Not drinking.
Well, while they sort this out, I'm gonna go not use the bathroom in the middle of everywhere, like the goats do.
Right. Because no butt cheeks and whatnot.
Yeah.
Okay. It gives time.
Did you know that, Stumblefoot?
No, what?
Goats apparently do not have butt cheeks. They just go. All the time.
I'm not gonna lie, that's new and strange information.
And I'm not entirely sure why Wilder knew that.
Really random factoid I heard at one point
He was a goat.
from a friend.
Spend a lot of time with goats.
Well, he was one for a while.
Like,
I forgot about that, aye.
Yeah, I've seen
Did you miss your butt cheeks?
You know, at the time, I didn't realize that I didn't have them. So it could have something to do with the hat thing. I don't know how that magic stuff works. So
You do know that it was just like, it made you look like a goat. It didn't actually make you into a goat.
see, that's what I keep hearing, but I felt like a goat. Like deep felt like a goat.
Right. So, okay, I rolled,
Okay.
and apparently I'm a bighorned goat.
Okay.
Kind of like me. I'm one of the pygmy goats. I'm very large.
Okay. That's not the same thing. My favorite thing to do is headbutting stuff.
All right.
Sounds about right.
This is great. Then you should get the other one.
And what I want to do at the party is eat cake,
Okay. Well, good.
and apparently headbutt. That's eat cake and headbutt. I decided that my name is going to be Lawrence Tasselbottom.
Oh, that's a good one.
Well, that's even
The
more
tassel
clever
bottom.
than
You're
cheese.
making fun of them.
Well, he has long hairs covering his bottom, and they're braided into tassels.
Kind of like your beard,
Right.
Aye.
except on your bottom.
So if he's here now, can he headbutt the one that I'm not headbutting?
Where did he come from in the game? Like, he can't just have been here all along, right?
Right.
Maybe he was just really quiet.
So this is one of those improvisational things that I have to do. I've got to figure out how to get Lawrence, what a name, Lawrence into the game. So, let's see.
You could call me Larry for short.
Larry works. So, Palom, as you go to headbutt, which one are you headbutting, Phil or Lil?
Oh, whoever comes first, just the closest.
Okay,
We're
it'll be
in
Phil.
the back of a cart at a party, and we're trying to escape.
He circles around, and opens the back of the wagon, and as soon as the gate drops, you just headbutt him right in the chest. Well,
Why not in the
as
head?
you headbutt him, he actually falls over backward and trips over Larry, who happened to scurry right under his feet at the most inopportune time.
Or was it inopportune?
Maybe.
I have felled the man.
We broke
Got him.
Eric.
So good.
He can't breathe. He's crying.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I miss you, Steve.
Steve, come play with us. We miss
I
you.
miss you so much. We've resorted into Squid talking
Making
into
you the
cup.
voice of a game.
I made a character named Steve.
Yep.
I'm impersonating Steve.
You Rick rolled like Steve.
I did.
I wondered what you were holding, and it explained itself all too perfectly.
I don't know what you mean.
Oh, what I mean? Where were we?
What were we doing again?
I have felled the man.
Oh, it's
Where's the woman?
You, goat.
me.
Down there.
Oh,
Hi, I'm Larry.
Do you see a woman around?
Do I see a woman around? Or, excuse me, do I see a woman around? I forgot. I've got
you've
a
got
layer
it.
of meta going on here.
A layer. Yeah, there's so many layers.
It's Inception.
You've had a whole
Where
hour to get
is,
used to it, so.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah, actually, as Phil falls over you, Lil comes around the corner to see you two bleeding at each other.
Headbutt that woman.
I will headbutt Lil.
Okay? So,
They're not twins.
no, they're married.
Oh, they're not married either. Wait, they are married?
They are married. They're not.
And they're twins?
No, they're not twins.
I'm confused.
Is there someone named Chucky around? And Tommy?
Right. So do I need to roll for this?
Do they have an affinity for pickles?
Yes, you will need to roll. Go ahead and roll 4 of your square dice. They're called D6.
What is this?
Just don't use the ones from Sage's portal, because they've not been doing well all night.
Just for that, I'm going to use my Sage's Portal dice.
Or maybe yours aren't weighted.
None of the dice that I've ever bought from Sage's Portal have been weighted.
You're not buying the right kind of dice.
Or maybe you're buying the wrong kind. That's 15.
No.
All right,
no,
so can you tell me the individual dice?
A 3, a 3, a 4, and a 5.
All right.
Well, I had butted Lil apparently with 2 successes, and I don't know what that means.
Is she down?
Hey, I do have
Right.
big horns.
Yeah, I'd say that's a midsection blow.
Okay.
So, yeah, you hit her, and she just oof, but like a lady, because I don't know how ladies do that.
Have you never
Generally,
been...
we go oof.
Okay.
See, have you never
Can I jump
around
down on her?
Aileen when she's gotten smacked?
Generally, she
Yeah,
does most of the smacking.
as she's bent over Palom, if you want to jump on top of her back, maybe.
Yeah, I'll do that.
All right. I'm just gonna let you do it. I'm not gonna.
Oh, I
I'm
did.
gonna have you roll. I think
All
you're
right.
okay at jumping a short distance like that.
I have subdued the woman.
Well, good. Because I could use some help getting down.
So Justine is going to jump down on Lil and then jump to the ground.
Okay. You do that
And,
safely.
all right.
Now we must take their pants.
Take their pants. That's right. We're going to take their pants and put them on.
Why?
We're trying.
You have a cloak. Why do you need pants?
But now we have a new friend. Hello, I am Palom. Are you interested in investing in a new business opportunity?
We're going to the party. Do you want to come?
I've got to make
I am
a
starting a
speech.
church.
Ignore Palom. Do you want to come to the party?
I'm very confused. I'm here to headbutt things and eat cake.
Cake's in the party.
Then
Our
let's
church will soon be offering cookies.
And from inside the wagon, you hear Nerden the goat go.
Yeah, he named a goat. Darnin, but nerd.
Are you sure there's going to be cookies? Because I can absolutely commit my physicality to your mission. Is that how it goes?
I'm sure Herrick will provide cookies.
I'm in, but I should probably stay here and take care of my mom and dad.
Yes.
Who is your mom and dad? Oh, you mean
The
Phil
people
and
you
Lil?
just beat up.
Oh,
Phil and Lil is his mom and dad.
I'm so sorry about that. I didn't think that when you said mom and dad, I was thinking like your actual mom and dad. Like the goats, your goat parent.
These are his mom and
He's
dad.
looking at me like I'm crazy. You think these are humans? These aren't goats,
Right.
But they're mom and dad.
right? But
Maybe he's adopted. Jeez, don't be rude.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to offend you.
Maybe they're just his people.
Yeah,
And he calls them mom.
I
and-
don't believe that they have papals in my church.
they don't have what?
People.
People?
I don't get that joke, Callum.
Sorry, it's a northern thing.
Oh, is it like a church joke?
Yeah, just northern churches, I guess.
Okay. Okay.
How many churches have you been
I
to,
did not
Cal?
understand it either. I mean, what's a church without people in it?
How do you know so much about churches, Callum? You seem to
I've been studying lately.
Oh,
You know.
Well, Gareth will be glad to hear that. Oh, and your Stumblefoot's glad to hear that too, I bet.
I am glad to hear that too.
Right. So
Does that mean you're interested in joining my business proposal?
I want canapes.
Is it a business proposal or is
Justine's
that
just
a
gonna
church?
go towards the party.
I'm
licking
very confused.
I try to lick the people that are on the ground a little bit, see what they taste like.
Wait, Chastine, you must wear the pants.
No.
How will you blend in with the people?
Larry will
I don't need pants.
Larry will put the pants on his head.
I already have these lovely bows.
Cheese, get in the box.
Right. I'll get in the box after. Right, I just gotta finish licking. Right. It's a very good tasting person.
Is
must
this
say.
how you wear pants?
Looks
Yes.
good to me. Can you carry a box?
Hard to see.
Larry,
Push it back just a little bit.
could you assist me in carrying this box
I am.
into the party?
I'm in the box.
Sure.
I am going to be very goat-like in
Sure.
the box.
We
I'll
are
help you, Palom.
blending.
I feel properly blended.
I'll help, pick up the box and carry it to the door.
Hey, I'll do the same thing.
I don't know how Chastine's gonna get in, but that's not my problem anymore.
all right. So if I have this straight, Cheese is in the small box where you guys got costumes,
Oh, yes, that's right.
and
Yeah.
Palom and Larry are carrying said box, and
Yep.
Chastine, you are not in said box.
I am just walking forward with confidence.
That's all you need, really, and a clipboard.
Indeed.
I've often heard it said if you're going to a place you're not supposed to be, if you just act like you're supposed to be there, most people won't pay no your mind.
That's
I have found that to be true.
why I'm here right now.
I've never done that before.
Acted with confidence or been someplace you're not supposed to be? Because I've been lots of places with you that neither of us were supposed to be.
Yeah, no, definitely the first one. I tend to bring up the rear most of the time.
I'm very confident in where I'm supposed to be.
We know this.
I
about
usually
you.
follow him, so you can see how that works out.
Do we make it in? Are we in yet? Smooth sailing?
I would like you all to roll 2d6.
Do you have to roll the chaos pool now then?
Yes.
That I can do. I got a 3 and a 4.
I got a 4 and a 5.
Oh, I got two twos. Two twos.
You have a 2-2.
Two twos. It's funny to say it like that.
Oh, and then you should put that one on, Cheese.
No, I'm wearing
With a PH.
Yes,
Don't
cheese
if
with
you
a
spell his
PH.
name.
Apparently, you're supposed to take notes during this type of game. I find it needless.
Right, I'm just
What are you-
making
what are you
things up
doing?
as I go. So.
I just showed up here to have a pint. I didn't know all this was going on.
Do you feel like you're a ghost though? 'Cause I feel like we've really gotten
I
into
don't.
it.
I feel like I got roped into some sort of silliness, and I'm.
I feel like that's
mildly
how most goats
confused.
feel.
I'm mildly confused, but I've come to understand that anytime I'm with you lot, I'm going to be mildly confused no matter what's going on.
It's probably best just to accept that.
I mean, at least you're not going to die. That's always a risk when they're out doing things. So, yes, Callum, I should roll the chaos pool, but I can't ever remember.
Well, we've got 2 dice in it.
Okay, I'm glad you're taking notes and keeping track. 'Cause
Yeah, I'm
terrible.
on my second page now.
Sorry.
Am I supposed to be taking this down word for word?
No. You can paraphrase. That's fine. I mean, we'll probably never need them, so you could burn them later. But if it makes you feel good.
Not really.
If it makes you happy, happy that
Such a good.
Darn it!
wholesome
We said
message.
no live music.
Okay.
I'm the bard.
Well, you have successfully somehow made your way into the party without being noticed.
Oh, set down the box.
All right, can I get out now?
Yeah, I don't think anyone paid attention. I mean, no one has noticed us, small goat.
All right, now we just mingle, talk, have some conversation, and in a few minutes I'll get up and give my speech, and hopefully get noticed, maybe get a contract as a goat model. That's what I'm going for.
Is there a table with cake? Because I'd like that.
Oh, so I was getting to that. As you make your way in, and you kind of realize the door that you went through wasn't heavily occupied. It wasn't quite a side door, but definitely not the main double door that people were walking in. And it's a very, very fancy mansion, or at least the hallway that you're currently in seems fancy. You can hear people chattering, carrying on. You can hear some music in the background. And indeed, there are multiple tables with food placed upon them, including cake.
Can we hear other goats?
Other canapes.
Surprisingly.
Why am I talking in a British accent?
Surprisingly.
Who is she?
Surprisingly, you do not hear or see any other goats.
Aren't there all those boxes being brought in, though?
They were being brought in through the main door. And you guys got through unnoticed.
I'm
by
telling
going
you,
through
they're
the
gonna
side door.
roast those goats.
Can I go look at the main door then? See if there's goats there.
Don't eat any meat.
I'm not interested in eating. I
You
have
cer-
businesses to sell.
You certainly could go check out the main door if you'd like.
No, I'm just gonna, do like Chastain said and walk with confidence to the door.
Okay. So,
What's that look like?
I would assume your chest is kind of puffed out, and you click clack very nicely on the floor, head held high, and
So like anytime Orbog goes somewhere.
Zach.
I always figured he walked with more of a stoop, but I don't really pay attention to him much.
I don't know, he kind
a
of
short
clacks
thing.
when he walks though.
That's his mouth.
Well, yeah.
I thought it was his non-existent armor. The leather armor kind of makes a noise when he walks.
Right. Could just be, I don't know, coins in his pocket. Anyway. So,
He's
You,
usually droning on about how I'm a terrible mayor and how he should be mayor of Waterdeep and blah, 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 blah.
one day it's going to come back and it's going to bite him real big, and then he's only going to be able to turn to us for help.
Yeah, what if Obog, wouldn't it be funny if he became like a king or something? And then,
No.
That'll be the day.
he has those kingly eyebrows. I've always said, Obog has kingly eyebrows.
I can see that.
If Orbog's a king, then I'm a bearded gnome.
And if you're a bearded gnome, then Wilder is going to have a girlfriend.
Uh-oh. That's a low blow, Pooh.
No, it's the game. I'm getting out of control.
It's okay. Ouch. Okay. Your feelings not hurt at all. So,
No, here, come here. I'll give you a
I have a feeling maybe you don't want to pick on the person who's deciding your make-believe fate, as it were.
Oh, Wilder wouldn't do anything to hurt me. Or you would. What, Wilder? Why are you looking at it like that?
no, I would never hurt you, Pooh, but I can't promise I wouldn't hurt your goat. Okay?
But cheese!
Oh, cheese may be in trouble.
Right. Stinky
Be
cheese.
Swiss cheese soon.
Right. So, when we were in the carnival,
Holy
and,
cheese.
and Barry would play this game with us, he used to do that sometimes. One time, he killed the entire group of people that were playing for absolutely no reason, come to find out, it was because somebody stole his bubblegum.
Is
Anyway.
what?
He killed the people that were playing?
Oh, no.
You're
Sorry.
going to
So he
kill-
came.
He killed.
He came to kick butt and chew gum, but he was all out of gum.
What kind of game did I get myself into?
Yeah,
No. I meant he killed the characters that the people were playing.
I don't know
Sorry.
if I support this
Oh.
kind of violence in a game. This sounds very...
So I'm gonna check the door.
Right. So,
I'm gonna
you
look for
walk up to the
cake.
door. Did you happen to roll 2d6 to see how good you are?
No, but I can. I assumed my eyes were open, so I was looking. I don't know.
Right.
I got a 1 and a 4.
Okay.
Did you roll your chaos pool?
I've kind of lost track, but
I think it's still. Have we made more noise?
no.
Oh, then it should be toast now.
I'm glad you know how to play this game.
Unless I'm being sneaky right now. I just read the piece of paper you gave me.
I quit reading it about a week ago and thought I knew how to play this. So,
Callum,
Yeah.
have you ever thought about becoming a lawyer?
No. Should I?
I mean, you seem awfully good at memorizing rules and regulations.
That is the first time I've ever heard that in my entire life.
Well, there's a first for everything.
Maybe I'll consider a change in the 2 days that I have left to live and consider going to law school.
I believe you could do it.
Well, thank you, Riley.
You're very good at arguing.
Well, thank you, Pooh.
You know, I've always
Anyway,
said...
I think
you have
Callum
those
was checking the
lawyer
door.
eyebrows.
right. So, you creep up to the door, and you can see that for every 2 people that come in carrying one of the crates, one person goes off to a room to the left. The other person heads toward the fancy foods and cake.
I'm gonna look around and see where the other, goats are. My goats.
Shastine is heading towards the fancy food.
And I'm peeking my head out of the crate a little bit. I'm still...
Lawrence Tasselbottom is heading straight for the cake.
Sorry, every time you say Tasselbottom, it makes me laugh.
Mission accomplished.
Okay. So that's what they're doing, Palom.
Well, I'm gonna go follow him, but I figure they're probably gonna want to stay and eat cake, so maybe they'll feel fulfilled if they eat their cake.
Should I stay in this box or am I good to come out now? Anyone?
Oh yeah, I think we all left you.
Can I get out of the box?
Well, Cheese, it looks like you're stuck in a box by yourself. Your friends have left with Palom. Palom, you went to go check the room to the left, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. And then, Shastine, where did you go?
I went towards the cake.
Oh, right. You do happen to notice there are canapes there.
Oh, good.
Are there more than one kind of cake?
Yes, there are about 4 kinds of cake, and they are all very big and elaborate, like maybe 3 to 4 tier cakes. Very,
Excellent.
Very fancy.
Well,
Shastine's gonna jump on the table.
and so is Larry.
On the same table?
Toad
Separate
party.
Whichever table is the cake table, Larry's on it to get quick access to cake.
All right.
Shastine is trying to get to the canapes, but she might hit up the cake as well.
All right. So, if you would, Larry, go ahead and see. Go ahead. And
I
roll
would-
4d6.
Yes.
Right.
4d6 to headbutt a cake. Perfect.
Actually, this would be 66.
Oh,
Right.
excellent. Even better. All right, so that's a 3 and a 4, and a 1 and a 1, and a 1 and a 1. Dice are rolling hot.
See, I told you. Sage's portal dice.
You said you headbutt the table?
Oh, I wanted
Or you're
to
jumping on it?
jump up on the table, and you said these are 3 or 4 tier
Right.
stacked up cakes. I want to knock the cakes off of the table so it's easier eating for all the other goats.
Okay.
I'm trying to help out fellow goat kind here.
Very kind.
Yeah, you make yourself jump up on the table and you knock down the first cake. And as it hits the floor, several of the humans and other beings, because this is not all humans, but let's play make-believe here. The people there, they turn around to see a cake-covered, big-horned goat standing on the table.
But he's got pants
I'm going to look
on.
at them and say, free cake!
And they just hear bleat, or whatever goats.
They sort of a bop, bop.
Oh, Stumblefoot, you're
Shastine.
quite good at that.
Well, thank you.
Yes.
How did your roll go?
Oh, I was supposed to be rolling.
Yes.
What am I rolling?
Let's see. You're doing something risky, so that's 2d6. Are you using your goat skill? Which would
Yes. Because of climbing.
Right, so that's 2. And then if you're doing your favorite thing, which would be going after canapes, right?
Yes.
There you go. So there'd be 6.
Okay. Well, I have 5 here. I have to re-roll 1. So I have a 6, a 5, a 4, a 3, and a 1.
Okay.
And then another 5.
Okay. And as you get yourself upon the table, the same thing happens to you as you clatter a pan of canapes onto the floor, and it just, you know, the echoing metally sound that things make. And those same people are looking your direction. You've been spotted.
Oh no! I'm a perfectly normal human. Just looking for canapes.
As you're both standing there bleating, the people that see you make gestures calling for guards to come and see them and take care of you. And so you each have one guard each coming after you at the table. Big burly guys.
Oh, I will charge and headbutt a guard for sure.
All right. So that'd be 4.
I'm going to jump off the table and jump onto the guard's shoulder and nibble his ear a little bit and then jump down. Good distraction.
I got a 1, 2 2s, and a 4.
All right.
I think maybe I'm going to roll different dice.
I got a 6, a 4, a 3, and a 2. Because I'm assuming that since I'm making a mockery of physical barriers, that I get the extra dice.
That would make sense. I'll let you have it.
Did you just say you're making a
Thank you.
mockery of physical diarrheas?
Oh,
I mean, that would apply as
I
well.
would say all diarrheas are physical, really. Although there is
All
verbal
di-
diarrhea.
There is verbal.
no.
There's emotional diarrhea as well.
I'm just asking about what I heard.
You heard about
Emotional diarrhea poo is when someone has so many emotions they can't hold them in,
what's emotional
and it just
diarrhea?
goes everywhere.
You said emotional diarrhea poo?
Yes.
That sounded funny, and poo's my name.
Well, I meant I was referring to you.
All right. So, Larry,
Were you referring to poo as emotional diarrhea, or just? I'm so confused now.
I might be.
I was using the sentence structure. Emotional diarrhea, comma, who?
Well,
Oh, I understand now.
Yes, it really is a sentence that should have been read rather than said.
I
so
really.
would you
didn't
say
think
that you
could have
had
kind of
verbal
stumbled.
diarrhea then?
No, I don't think that would be verbal diarrhea. Verbal diarrhea is where you're just talking and you can't stop.
I think this conversation's gonna give me diarrhea.
Do you?
Well, remember, you are not a goat. There is a bathroom.
Well, do you? Well, that's a subject for another time.
Right. So, Larry,
Aye.
you charge at your guard, and you bump into him, and you like crack him in the kneecap, but he's wearing shin guards, and so it kind of knocks you off kilter a little bit. So you actually find yourself a little confused, and you happen to stumble into a room that is not currently occupied.
As I'm stumbling away from the guard, I'll say, "Have at thee, scallywag."
That'll show him.
Shastine,
Yes.
I think I remember how well you did, but I'm just making.
I still have the dice here if you want me to remind you.
No, that's okay. So you jump on the shoulder of the guard, right?
Yes.
All right. And you grab onto his ear, and what was supposed to be nibbling turns into a full. You bit off part of his earlobe, and
Oh no.
he is now bleeding, screaming, and causing even more chaos.
Oh, you know what that
I'm going
move's
to jump
called?
off
That's
of
called a
his
Michael
shoulder.
Tyson.
What?
You never heard about the famous pit fighter Michael Tyson?
I think
nope.
I fought him once in this very room.
Aye, he had a penchant for biting off people's ears. Dirty fighter.
That's horrible. Good idea, but horrible. Could you imagine the taste?
Well, if it's not, some people don't clean their
That's
ears.
true.
But if it's not in the rules,
Tastes better than this. This chicken fried steak paper.
why are you still eating that?
But we ran out of popcorn again.
Darn it. He's eating the menus. We need more food.
So, Palom is, going off to the room to the left. And
Yeah.
Cheese is still in his box. Palom, what are you doing now?
Are there just goats in here? Is that what you said?
Yeah, as you walk into the room, and I assume you've snuck around a corner so that you're not noticed as well. The cloak is helping.
Yeah, I'm being, stealthy.
Right. It is a dimmer room, but you notice that there are multiple crates stacked in this room, maybe a dozen of them. And they all look exactly like the crates that you found Nerdin in.
Are there people in here too, or just the crates?
Well, there are currently no people in here, but you do see a door that is open with some light kind of bleeding out of the doorway.
It's bleeding.
The light is. It's coming through the doorway.
It's bleeding out of the doorway.
Not bleeding, like
It's
light
bleeding.
Right.
I see. All right, yeah. I'll just quietly go to that door and see what's on the other side.
As you open the door,
You said it was
notice-
open.
Right, you open it more.
Oh, right. Yeah. Just painting a picture in my mind.
Right. You see that this is a stairwell. A long, dimly lit, torch-lit stairwell. It goes down deep, like into a basement.
I don't know how Palom feels about it, but I really like going down deep into basements and things. So yeah, I'll go down there.
By yourself?
I mean, yeah, they're eating cake, so what's the worst that can happen?
Okay. By the way,
I'm walking with confidence.
By the way, you do hear all of the chaos that is going on.
Yeah, seems fine.
Is it all right to get out of the box? Still in the box.
Cheese, would you like to try to get out of the box?
Yes, I would like to try to get out of this box.
Okay, so if you'd
Sorry,
like
Cheese.
to do that, well, I think you're gonna have to roll 2d6.
All right.
I got a 4 and a 3. So 43. 2.
Okay. Yeah, you happen to kick just enough to knock the latch loose, and the lid just pops right off, and you're free.
Oh,
I stick my head out. Is there anyone around?
Yeah, the only people that are around are they've stopped bringing people in to the main doorway due to the commotion that is taking place in kind of the ballroom food area where two of your other friends are currently making a mess.
oh, good sir. I'm here for the party. I was wondering which direction that would be. Sir? Sir?
I'm trying
Little goat?
Well, I prefer the term, or the name cheese with a PH.
Oh, you're a cute little goat. And this old man stoops over and he picks you up and he cradles you and he pets you and takes you to the room to the left where you heard Palom heading.
Thank you, my good sir. So this is the party. It looks rather dull. Oh, it's Palom. Palom, I'm up here.
And
Hello.
the old
look.
man sets you down, turns around and shuts the door, leaving the two of you alone.
Hello, small goat.
It's me, Palom. Cheese.
Yes, I know who you are.
Oh, well, you just called me small goat, so I was just making sure.
But you are small.
Well, that's most people would call me a goat. You don't need to qualify it. I actually feel that I'm quite a large goat.
You would be wrong.
But wouldn't it be that, I mean, if I feel like I'm a large goat, I'll be a large goat, right?
Would you like to go down these stairs?
Oh, I thought we were going to have a big, theological conversation exploring these,
I only do that if you'd like to support my new business venture. I'm opening a church.
Oh yeah, I've heard about that.
A church is not a business.
This one is. You're not in this scene, so what are you talking to me for?
You keep calling this church that you're starting a business, and churches aren't businesses, Callum.
Well, how did they make money then?
Yeah, like, the way I understand it is you go there and they ask you for money, so...
Well, they don't make money, they ask for donations to pay for
what do they do for money?
Well, they've got bills to pay.
So how is it different than a
Like a
business?
business?
You're not in this scene.
They're not
Can I
looking
talk
to make a
Pooh?
profit, they're just trying to cover their expenses, where a business wants to turn a profit. They're
You don't-
different
you're-
things.
But
Hey,
Don't the churches get attacks
Can I have a large ale
right
for
off from the
Stumblefoot, please?
Lords of Waterdeep?
You don't know what my church is going to be doing anyway, so don't worry about it.
Right, I just felt it was a point of order that needed to be addressed. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, it's a game, Stumblefoot. It's a game.
Sorry,
Just pretend.
I got swept
Maybe-
up in the moment.
Maybe churches in this game all turn a profit.
Okay,
It'd be very different to real life.
You gotta
glad I
use your
don't
imagination.
go to church in any of those places.
But would you like to?
Well, apparently, I'm not in the same room as you, so you can't be asking me that question.
Oh, snap. Look at him, Stumblefoot, coming back with what you said earlier.
I would like to go down these stairs.
Sorry. Let me get into my character.
Yes, I'll go down those stairs with you. They don't look spooky at all, or dark, or menacing.
Perhaps we shall go quietly, as there were other people in here before.
Quiet is my middle name. Cheese, quiet, and I don't.
Fork?
Yes, cheese, quiet, fork.
All right.
Great.
If you could both roll 2d6. I think I'm getting in the hang of this chaos thing.
I got a 4 and a 3.
Well, I'm not getting a hang of rolling my dice because I got a 1 and a 2.
Oh, that's not good. What'd you get, Cheese?
Oh, I got a 4 and a 3.
Were those dice that you happened to buy from Sage's Portal, or were those other dice?
No, in fact, these were gifts from the man at Sage's Portal, so I think they're double cursed. Never accept free
Hoisted
things.
by my own petard, as it would seem.
I got mine from this company that delivers stuff to your room, I guess.
Amazon.
Oh,
Yeah.
Amazon. Yes.
Amazon.
I love Amazon.
Amazon.
They're also from the north. We have them up there. Usually takes 2 days to get there. No,
Right, so, well, these other two goats are sneaking. Do I have a guard that I have to keep fighting?
Indeed, you do.
Right, can I, as a goat, can I go into a frothy rage?
Oh, all right.
Is that a thing I can do?
I mean, we could pretend that that's what you're doing, yeah.
Like me, like I used to be me.
Can you actually start frothing?
I would assume with the acid in his mouth.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah.
Right,
So you
right.
get really goaty. I don't know the phrase to use here.
kind of goat out, right? Just kind of
Right. Right. But because of the icing, it's like all over your face and it's dripping off, and it looks like you got like mange or something like that.
Right, yeah.
All
I just
right.
want to look as intimidating and scary as possible.
Right.
Because I'm a big horned goat.
All right. So this time, for fun, I'm gonna have you roll 3 of your d6 because you're intimidating.
Okay. Right, got it. I got that's new dice this time. I got a 3, and a 2.
Oh, you just won! I think you won, Stumblefoot. Good job.
Nope, that's not how it works, Pooh.
Oh,
The guard looks at you, and now he has no weapons on him. So he turns around and he actually takes a chunk of the cake and he flings it right at your face, and it just splat right in your face.
Oh, I'd like to eat the cake.
Okay. Roll.
Hi.
Roll 4. 4d6.
Hey, I'm here to
Cake.
eat cake and headbutt things. So,
Right.
So if he eats cake, does that mean he won the game and we're done?
Or do you want to be done?
Well, I'm just wondering if that's what he's here to do.
I'm here to eat. That's my favorite. That's what I'm here to do at the party. Is I want to eat cake.
I mean-
2 4s, a 3, and a 2.
So you eat the cake, real good, to the point where there's no cake left on your face.
Perfect.
And now he realizes you really, really are angry,
Aye.
and he hides on the other side of the table. We're gonna cut the scene here, just real quick. They do that sometimes in these games for like drama and tension. And we're gonna go back to Chastine, who has just nibbled off the ear, or part of the ear, of her god. Now what?
She's a wicked goat.
I know, right?
She is going to jump off of this god and run.
Okay. Go ahead and roll 2d6 because you're not really doing anything you're good at.
2 6s.
Good gravy. All right. Yep, you bolt. Where are you going?
I am just running.
Just in circles?
I'm not. Just away.
Okay. Well, you've run away. In the time that this chaos has taken place, the people have started to exit back out of the main doorway, and now there's just a couple of, there's just the 2 guards, and then another guard that's standing at the door making sure nobody else comes in, as these rabid, crazy goats are all over the place. In the quiet room, I do believe Palom and Cheese are headed down the staircase, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
I was being very quiet, if you'll remember.
right. Maybe? Sure. I guess so.
I hadn't rolled anything bad.
Are you lying to me?
I would never lie to you, Wilder.
Who?
I feel like that in and of itself is a lie.
Do you remember what Callum rolled? I've been busy. Being the goat master is not easy. I make it look easy, but it's not. There's a lot to pay attention to. Okay. Anyway,
It might have been 2 1s.
it's fine. You make it down. There's nobody in the stairwell. But you get to the bottom of the stairwell, and there's a door. A double door.
Ooh, you're chewing popcorn so loud.
Headbutt the door.
Oh, I'm sorry. My bad. Let me just move a little further away from your ear.
Thanks.
So, a double door in front of you, both.
Is it closed? Or is there light bleating out of this one too?
It is closed, and you can't tell if there's any light.
What does light sound like when it bleats?
He's making fun of it before, because that's what it sounded like, he said.
Don't make fun of your voice.
All
But
right,
you would if you gave the choice. I'll headbutt it.
and I will headbutt it as well.
Aye, that's a goat.
Okay. So Hallam rolls 4d6, and Cheese. Just 2.
Well, that's a 2, a 3, a 5, and a 6.
Ooh, I got a 2 and a 5.
Okay. Yeah, you both time your headbutts perfectly and headbutt the door open, and it opens with a creak.
And that is how you headbutt a door. Actually,
I've heard you aren't supposed to use your head to knock and open things up.
No, we've had that conversation before, I feel like. But in this context, I think it's
But
okay.
when you're a goat, when you're role-playing, you can hit your head against anything you like.
Right. That's
Yeah.
the safe way to do it. You don't get concussed that way. I mean,
No, we're not cussing.
I know.
It's family night.
Right. Yes. So, as the door opens, it's dark. Very dark. Can goats see in the dark? Do they have like dark vision or anything like
I
that?
feel like most animals can.
You're the goat master.
They have vision like cats.
Okay.
I
So,
see cats everywhere.
It's dark, but
It's
kind
a
of
dark
make out-
butt. Sorry, I didn't mean to
This
kill
is-
the mood.
It's family friendly, Pooh.
So, from living around goats, had lots of goats in the mountains where I growed up,
Right.
goats can see in the dark.
Perfect. Because I was
Did
going to
you
say
grow up
that.
in mountains too?
Hey, I growed
Oh,
up
I
in
didn't know
Miramar.
that. Oh, great.
Bonding.
Good for you.
Well, you're right. We learned something new about people
See,
doing this.
bonding. So, the door opens. It's dark, but because of your goat vision.
You said it again.
Oh,
Oh dear.
okay.
Laugh inside.
I
Not
think it'll make
outside.
him explode.
So anyway, you see cages in the dark. And these cages, you notice there's something in them. You can hear them breathing.
Is it people?
I think there's something in these cages here.
Are they cats? You said they were cat visions.
No.
Maybe tabaxi?
I'm gonna stick my head.
Goats
real.
can see in the dark, kind of like
I'm
cats.
all right.
Are they dragons?
Right. I'm going
No.
to go up to the cage, and I'll get real close, and I'll give it a nice lick.
All right.
Nice goaty lick. Do I taste anything?
Yeah, you do. You taste goat.
It tastes
You lick
like
yourself?
Nope.
I may have.
Cage
I'm
tastes
not-
like goat.
I may have
Because-
done something wrong because I taste goat. I've got goat in my mouth. I've got a goat on my tongue.
Called it. They're gonna eat these goats.
You're not in this.
Can I look at them too?
Right? Yes.
I don't want to taste the cage.
You
I just
could-
want to look in
You
it.
could look at them, yes. And indeed, there are goats of all shapes and sizes in these cages.
Did you say these are all stacked up? No.
Yes.
Can I headbutt the bottom ones?
You could. They're not separate though. They're all kind of welded together, forged
Are
together.
they're metal?
Right, made out of metal.
Are they welded to the ground?
No.
Then I'm gonna headbutt the bottom one.
Okay.
You know, like when you go to the store and the guys just put all the apples on the cart, but you take the bottom apple and then they all fall.
No. Why would you take the bottom apple?
I don't know. I was a delinquent child.
It's probably the worst apple. It's probably been there the longest. You know they
I
don't
don't-
rotate stock.
I don't know why I've done the things that I do, Wilder. It's just,
It's also the one less likely to be missed.
yeah.
But by
You'd
what?
think I would know that. Anyway, so go ahead and roll.
I will headbutt the cages, and then they will topple, thereby releasing the goats from their cages. You may want to stand back.
That sounds like something Gareth would say.
Does it?
Hey,
Yeah, can't imagine that it is. Can I say a prayer beforehand?
Sure.
now you're sounding exactly like Gareth.
Oh, great Herrick, give me the strength to topple these cages so that they will invest in my business when I release them.
Now you
And
don't
I'll go-
sound like anything like
Oh.
Gareth.
And I'll hit the cages.
All right, you'll roll 66 for that one.
66.
If I talk about my business while I do it, do I get to roll 8d6?
I don't think you should talk about your business. Why do you do it?
I don't think the rules say that, but I don't know.
Oh, I don't know either.
How about this? I'll let you do 7d6 if you have them.
7's a good number.
I don't know where you're getting extra
Better than the
dice.
number 6.
I don't know. Your goat seems to like the number 6.
Yes, he does. Oh no, I think my goat likes the number 1 based on these dice. I've got 2 1s, a 2, a 3, a 4, and then 2 6s.
Oh, well then, awesome. You hit the bottom cage, and the corner dents in where your head hit it. Apparently, they used very, very crappy metal. I mean, sorry, bad metal, and it kind of crumples in as you hit it, and the other 2 cages that are on top of it just roll right off, because apparently they weren't welded together very well. Crappily, I mean, badly.
Right, this is what happens when you trust humans to do your work for you.
Right?
That's right. Bugbears are much better at welding.
Never downplay the physicality of goats. That's why they will be building my church.
I'd like to take a look around for cheese and palm.
All right. Go go ahead and roll your 2d6. I mean, I guess that's not risky. I guess you could look around. You don't have to.
Tootie! He said Tootie.
Yeah, so you look around and you don't see Palom or Cheese, but you do happen to see Shastine running around like a goat with her hair on fire. Like her hair's not actually on fire, but she's just running around like crazy.
There is blood on her mouth.
That is true.
Justine, what's wrong?
You also have a god like screaming in pain, and just another one just looking at you.
I've been healing. I didn't mean to. I was trying to make him drop me, and I bit him.
Eat some cake, it'll calm you down.
You have any cake?
It's all over the floor.
Oh, true.
Shastine's gonna go walk and eat some cake.
All right.
I would like to look at it. I'd like to search for Cheese and Palom.
You could just call me pal, you know, like.
Cheese. I'd like to search for my pal and Cheese.
All right. You don't happen to find them
like chocolate
anywhere.
I'll start calling out their names. Cheese! Palom! Cheese! Palom!
Are they missing?
I don't see him around. Cheese! Palom!
Cheese!
Palom! Cheese! Palom!
All right, as you guys are calling their names, you happen to hear.
No, don't worry. They're fine. They're fine. This is a game.
Sorry. Wrong. I can't talk
Sorry.
after Callum talks.
Darn, we didn't need all this cheese. I don't know why you thought we need. I mean, I'll eat
It's
it.
halloumi cheese.
Sorry, Dunnan. We'll make good use of it.
So, as you
I like cheese.
As you're calling their names, you hear a metallic crash come from somewhere below you, but to the left, kind of where Palom went previously.
Then I will go in that direction.
Shastine will follow.
And you come to a door that's closed.
Well, then I will try to headbutt the door open.
Right. So, 4d6. Shastine, if you would like to help,
Yes.
you could do 2, no, 3, 4. You'll do 4. I can't.
I got a 1, a 3, a 4, and a 5.
Did we roll the same thing?
I don't know. Did you roll a 1, a 3, a 4, and a 5?
I did. Are you sure you're not just looking at my dice? Because I surely did roll a 1, a 3, a 4, and a 5.
I don't think you can see them.
Those look like you're eating chips straight off the table.
I am. I don't have a plate.
Were you raised in a barn? Like, not in as a goat,
No,
but like.
I was raised in an
you a
orphanage.
plate.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Well, that makes things interesting. All right, so you do open the door, and you see crates stacked on top of each other, about a dozen, and there's a door that's open with torchlights coming from it, and a staircase.
Is it more of that bloody torchlight?
Yes.
Sorry about the language.
I've still
Sorry
got
about the
blood on my
language.
mouth. It's just a little sweeter now because of the icing.
Have we freed some of these goats then?
Well, when the crates fell over, you happen to you managed to kind of break some of the bars, but they're not quite free yet. So you currently have 2 possibly injured goats laying on the floor.
Oh no.
All right, don't worry, we'll get you right out of here.
I'm sorry. That was not my intention.
Is everybody okay?
Oh, we just got a few goats down. This is
What's this one's name? Wilder.
John. We'll call it John.
this is John, and over here, this is,
What's this one's name?
Earl. We'll call it Earl.
Okay.
and over here, this one's Earl. John and Earl.
John? Earl? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Yeah, I'm fine.
Can I stick my horns in the bar and, pry it up?
That's very cool.
Like with leverage.
Yeah,
Oh, well, Pooh told me I was the thinker of the group.
I would agree.
I did say that.
And it felt good. Thank you.
Okay. So, yeah, you pull and you pull, and because of the bad metal, it actually.
Don't you mean bad?
Oh, I'm not a goat anymore. Like, you guys are goats, so you get to make that joke, but not me.
I thought you were the GM.
I'm the goat master, meaning I'm in charge of all the goats. I'm not.
So you would know how to speak our language?
I mean, I would, but I'm not going to. There's people around, Callum.
Yeah, all right.
So anyway, you successfully pry open this cage, and you let John out. He's like,
Thanks so much. That's so cool.
You're welcome. It was only through the power of Herrick that I was able to do this.
Whoa.
Would you consider joining the church as an investment?
Oh, Herrick? Absolutely, man. I love Herrick. Man, one time I was thinking about naming something like Herrick, except creepier. So yeah, I'm totally in. I like dark, weird stuff.
Wonderful. I'll count you in on this once-in-an-after-lifetime opportunity.
Awesome.
You said it again.
I mean lifetime.
There you
Totally only life.
go. And don't forget to mention the cookies.
And we'll have cookies.
I love cookies.
I mean, will they be cake cookies, though?
cake cookies.
Or canapes?
Yes.
I might be willing to show up for cake cookies.
Wonderful. Together we can start an uprising. I mean, change.
Let me get Earl's here. Let me see if I can get you out.
I tried to do the same thing that pal did for Jeff, Jerry, Jimmy.
Nope.
What was?
No,
What was-
it was Earl.
No, I'm getting Earl. I'm trying to do the thing. Anyway.
You mean for John?
John, that's his name.
Right.
What a ridiculous name, John. Did you make that up on the spot?
I knew a guy named John. He was okay. Anyway,
What would it take for us to free the rest of the goats?
Headbutted it worked real well. I mean, perhaps if we headbutted together, we could do it more successfully than when I did it alone.
I can try to headbutt.
I would like to combine my headbutting powers with Palom.
And perhaps, Justine, if you were to climb to the top and help wriggle them loose.
I can do that.
Thank you.
And I will do my part by rescuing Earl here.
And I flip my horns to try to pull.
And we will all do our part for the Church of Herrick.
I don't know about that, but I can climb.
For the Church of Eric, that's right.
With our powers combined, we shall headbutt these goats free.
okay.
Oh,
Everybody.
Can we become a super goat?
Yes.
Who's hard?
Yes. You can all roll 4d6.
I am the brain.
Because we be called Captain Goatness. Did you see 8d6?
No, 4d6.
Oh, darn.
40?
Shastine rolled a 2, a 2, a 1, and a 4.
Larry Tasselbottom rolled a 6, a 4, a 1, and a 1.
Well, I rolled a 6, a 4, a 4, and a 4.
Oh, very nice.
And I rolled...
That's 4 successes.
And Cheese, Brave, Fork rolled a 5, a 5, a 4, and a 1.
It's because we've combined with the church.
That's right.
I feel invigorated by this new business investments that I've received.
Perhaps we should start calling you CBF for short.
Cheese, Bray, Fork.
Aye, Cheese, Brave, Fork, CBF.
I thought you were talking about the church.
I thought so too, but I was following with the, it's the Born in the Mountains thing. I really followed the train of thought. That was...
The Church of CBF doesn't really roll off the tongue.
No, Pooh, I was shortening up the name of your goat by abbreviating and using the first letter from each of your names. Cheese starts with a C, and Brave starts with a B, and Fork.
Perhaps we
starts
shall
with an
free
F.
these goats now.
Aye, let's free the goats.
Oh yeah, let's get these goats out of here.
And so, because you work together, you've happened to free all of the goats that are in the room. A full
Goat power.
A full
The power of teamwork.
What about you? The power of Frederick.
20
No, his
goats.
name's Lawrence.
No, the church, right?
Oh, Herrick.
Oh yeah,
Is
not Frederick.
is your middle name Olivier?
No, it's Brave.
So confused.
I'm sorry, Wilder. Go on.
It's all right. That's the fun part of this game is you guys get to play. I get to have a drink. So
Wait,
Larry is going to shout at the other goats, "Follow me for free cake!" And I'm going to charge up the stairs.
Follow Herrick for free cake. But you may follow him up the stairs.
Ooh, interesting plot twist. Wasn't expecting this. Okay, Cheese. Now you have to decide who you are gonna ally yourself with. Join up with.
oh, hey,
I choose, Callum. I mean, Pal. Yes, Pal. Yes, Pal.
Okay,
I
Shastine.
just wanted to take the other goats to the cake. I thought a cake goat party might be nice, that's all.
Shastine, who are you gonna join with?
I want the cake.
All right, so it's an even split, and there were
If you
20
have cake for one day if you follow him. But with Carrick, you may have cake for the rest of your life.
I don't believe that.
And the afterlife.
It sounds too good to be true.
you keep mentioning afterlife.
I mean
There's
life.
nothing after life. We're goats.
All goats go to heaven. I believe I saw that play once.
I happen to know specifically that that's not true. If you read in the Book of the Dead, the goats do not go to heaven.
Just as Herrick would like it to be.
This is mildly
I'm
depressing
so confused.
because I was a goat.
The sheep go to heaven, the goats, not so much.
Oh, what happens to the goats?
Cake.
So anyway,
They go to a place we've already been to once.
No, we haven't been there yet.
You haven't been there yet.
Oh, they go to a place that
How often do you
My
go
father's
there?
still alive.
they go to a place that aliens had dreamed of once.
Yeah. No. Yes.
Maybe.
No.
That's happened.
Maybe.
Maybe. I don't know where this is in the timeline. It's very confusing.
All right,
I think it's before
Perhaps
that.
it's time to lay off the drinks.
and so the party splits. You also split with 10 goats to call your own. And those of you that are in the basement, all of a sudden, you feel this warm, crackling feeling and a gate that you didn't
This
see before.
Is Herrick.
Callum, are you okay? You wicked. We're not supposed to say
Sorry,
that
I just
name.
heard the sound really loudly in my head.
This gate in the basement opens all the way up, and this weird figure peeks his head out and waves you forward. And as you are part of the Church of Herrick, you follow and meet your end. You're dead.
Oh,
I saved the goats with cake.
And all of the
No,
goats...
did you do this because Pooh made fun of you?
was this because I talked about you not getting it? I'm sorry, Wilder. That was me.
I told you those goats were going to get eaten.
So Wilder, does that mean that I win the game?
You did win the game, Stumblefoot.
Oh,
Did I win as well?
Yes, you did.
Aileen,
No,
we
did
won
I achieve
Goat
my
Crashers.
purpose?
We won this
we
weird
won.
goat game.
I mean...
I'm so
okay,
excited.
So technically, everybody won because you all got to do the things that you wanted to do.
I don't think Cheese got to give a speech. So,
I didn't, but
I guess
Oh,
Pooh was
that's
the only one that
sad.
lost.
I thought you did. I'm sorry.
I kind of I said some words, so that will be okay. There's
She
always-
sounded speechy.
Quick, Cheese, give a great speech while all the goats are going through the gate.
Right.
Oh yes, yeah.
Go into
Go
that long
into that
good
lovely
night.
light, that gate
There
of
will
gates.
come a day
There
when
will
the courage
be.
of goats fail.
This is the day that you have been waiting for your entire life. This is go to your goat to your final reward.
There's something like that.
It's cake.
Cookie cake, cake cookies.
So, I know, very abrupt ending, but
But it was fantastic. We enjoyed ourselves. There was, there was lots of good role playing. That's what you call it, right?
yes,
This was a strange game, but it was a lot of fun.
it is strange, and it's
You know-
probably better if somebody else would have run it. But
I think you did fine. I think we should do this more often since we're definitely never going to split up anytime
Hey.
soon.
What
I
if we-
agree.
what-
I think
what-
you did a fine job, Wilder. You're being too hard on yourself.
We all had fun. That was the point.
I hope so.
What if we made it like a group, and we shared this story with lots of other people who could enjoy it, and pay us money, to do it.
Callum made note.
The parents of the families don't seem to be too hep on us because we were yelling cheese.
That's true. But we could, take it on the road if I, do in fact live past the next 2 days.
Oh, yeah, I could come up with a song about it and everybody could act it out.
Yeah, we could play it at the beginning of every game.
Lots of marketing
Long,
opportunities.
long time ago.
I like
But-
this.
but-
I can still remember.
How should we end it?
when Wilder was a goat.
How should we end it?
Let's see.
I-
Everyone here in the awning portal, thank you for letting us play our game. Thank you for listening to us play our game. I apologize for all the talk about being concussed and the cheese, but I want to thank
And
you.
the poo.
Tell them they can subscribe to us.
Pooh says you can subscribe. I don't know what that means.
You could also, they could also support us. We could use the money.
Yes, if you have I don't know, 1 gold.
You could be our patron.
or 3 gold.
Patron of the
5 gold.
arts.
Right. A range, if you have money that you'd like to pass along to us so we can do this more often, maybe in a quieter setting, that would be great. So, yeah. All right. We should all probably go to bed. Donan.
What time is it? Oh dear, it's very late.
Late enough that there's not actually any kids in here anymore. So,
Okay. Sorry, Donan. We'll go to bed. So,
yeah, good night all.
good night, guys.
This was fun.
You have been listening to the Playing Games with Strangers podcast with the voices of John Haryu, Catherine Serwinski, Dave Clements, J.S. Earls, Celeste Mora, Josiah Crandall, Eric Campagno, and Steve MacDonald. The theme music was written and performed by Steve Arthur, used with permission. Find more of his music on Facebook or wherever you purchase music digitally. Please review this podcast wherever you download it from to help other podcasters find our podcast and join our community. And once again, thank you for listening.
Special thanks to our Blade Level patrons Julie Earls, Aaron Peckham, Amanda Clements, and Branson Boykin. You can learn more about how to support the show at patreon.com/playinggameswithstrangers.